Hi there, thanks for stopping. Welcome back. Today, our topic is to discuss about mind balance. Before getting into topic, let me wish happy birthday to whoever is having birthday today and wishes to all. Mind balance. What is the definition of mind according to Swami Vivekananda? What Swami Vivekananda says, mind is nothing but treasure box where you can keep love, happiness and sweet memories. It's not a dustbin to keep anger, hatred and jealousy. Yeah, let's follow this advice. How to have balanced mind. This small technique would help. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This small technique would help. This is quite popular technique and this would help us to protect not to have any attack because our mind swings from one extreme to that extreme. When you eat chocolate you feel happier, when you hear some bad news you feel upset, you feel like crying, you feel angry. Why it happened? It's quite normal. As long as you are not keeping it for prolonged period, then it's quite normal. Yeah, sometimes some people they just keep quiet, they don't react, and even that time it has got there is effect in your body. And then when you have conflict situation, when someone is challenging us, you feel very upset, and then you may lose your sleep, you may not able to sleep. And that's why better to follow this technique before go to bed every day. Just this technique is very powerful technique, and let's me tell you how to do. And this technique, whenever you have a even you can do it whenever you want, even the daytime also you can do it, as long as you don't get disturbed. Just takes only 3 to 4 minutes, that's it, not more than that. Before starting this technique, do breathe in breathe out exercise for 3 times, and then just close your eye and start visualizing 5 objects. It's all virtual, nothing to touch, nothing to see physically. Just close your eye and you are seeing through virtual. Yeah, start visualizing the 5 objects. I have given example of 5 objects which are nothing but raindrops, and because the raindrop sound is a very nice sound, it's a nice rhythm. And the rose tree, the third one is a tiny little bird, the fourth one is a clementine citrus smell, and the fifth one is the bell sound. These 5 objects I have just to give an example. Maybe you can visualize whatever the objects you like. You may like something different. Yeah, it just before getting into this technique, start memorizing this object so that when you do that, you can remember those things. Rather than this technique to look for, search for, that is also good. But sometimes keep reminding some objects you like, some objects you may not like it. Yeah, make sure you're not remembering the objects which you don't like it. Yeah, that's why before getting into this technique, just see some pictures and then keep memorizing those things. Yeah, the 5 things, the first one is just to see, like visualizing those objects. And then the second one, the 4 one, number 4 is nothing but you have to touch those 4 objects. Out of 5 you can touch 4 objects. Here you can touch the rose flower, feel the soft touch. And then you can touch the bird feathers, you can feel that very silky touch. And then you can touch the water, you can touch the clementine, how it the texture, the skin textures feel like, or you can peel it as well. This is the fourth one. The third one is the hearing sound. You can hear the bird sound, how the tiny little bird's noise. It's not a noise, it's a nice sound. And then the bell sound, raindrop sound, you can hear it. 3 things you need to remember it. And then the fourth one, which is 2 things you need to smell. You could smell the rose flower here, and then you can clementine skin is a nice citrus smell, which is a very good for us. It keeps us fresh and active. The last one, which is you need to taste. Here you can taste the clementine fruits, yeah, which is nothing but citrus taste, which is very good. It just activate vitamin C. Yeah, this is the just simple technique. And then afterwards again do breathe in, breathe out, and finish it off. And then you see that before getting into this technique, how you felt. After finishing this technique, how you felt. Just see the difference, yeah, by yourself. Yeah. And then So, how to stay healthy, how to stay balanced? Sometimes you need to do certain things, For some people, it's very difficult to say no to others. They just say yes, 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 and then they end up. Even I was also like that once upon a time, but not anymore. You have to, over the experience, we all learn to say, sorry, I can get back to you. Sometimes, when somebody is calling you, you are doing certain things, and then you don't want to upset them. You just pick up the call and then just hurt yourself. Just tell them, I'm sorry, I'll get back to you after 1 hour or after 10 minutes, like that. You know that some people, they just simply call, they just waste your time. You have to avoid those type of people, and then you have to avoid people who upset you, and they just, whoever takes advantage of you, just you know them who they are, and learn to avoid those people. Yeah. And then there are certain habits which drains your energy. Just to remember them, make sure you are not following in your life. The first one is taking things personally when you're having conversation in a group, or when you're having conversation with anyone. Don't take things personally, let it be. Just listen it and then leave it. God has given us 2 years, and just listen in 1 year and leave it in another year. And then second point, never hold on to past. Can you, like, today you may be 20 or 30 or 50 or 80. Can you go back to 1 year old? No, right? Then why are you thinking about past? Never. Yeah, just forget about the past, live the present. And then the third one, don't be in the social media always. Some people, they're always in the Facebook. Some people, they're always in the WhatsApp. The Facebook, sometimes some post would upset them, some post makes them happy. Just spend little time in the social media, and then avoid spending more time in the social media. And then the fourth one, over stressing. It's quite, everybody does sometimes, but we have to learn to avoid it. Overwhelming, some people say that overwhelming as well. It's kind of over stressing. And then go to bed on time. you know some people, they just stay and watch some TV, and they spend time with the social media up to 12 and 1. They go to bed by 2 o'clock, and then they get up in the morning late, and then they go to work late, and then everything get late, which is not good. We have to have the sleeping routine as well. And then not to get into any drama, and don't add the fuel to the fire. Kind of any drama situations, don't try to aggravate. And then having a poor diet, we need to have a healthy nutrients diet, which is very good for our mind. We have to avoid eating poor, like junk food, and there are certain food which is not good. Maybe in the following videos we can see what are the healthy diet we need to follow it as well. Mainly we need to follow the fruits and vegetables. That helps our mind to stay healthy and alert all the time. And then the eighth point is nothing but complaining all the time. Better stay away from moaning people. For everything they moan, better to avoid those people, and don't moan about it. Try to find a solution. And then the ninth point is nothing but overthinking. That is also not good. Oh, maybe that person is thinking that way. Maybe that person is thinking that way. I would not even said like done, 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 done. Never try to do post-mortem. Whatever is happened. Learn the lesson and then move on. Make sure it's not happening again. That's the main thing we need to do it. And then gossiping is not good. Never do gossiping. When you gossiping about others, similarly the other people may gossip about you. Better not to get into gossiping situation. And then live at present. Some people, either they live in the past or they live in the future, but they fail to live at present. That is not good. Better learn to live at present. And then worrying about things before they happen. Yeah, thinking about future, that's not good. Just do the right things and live at present, which is very good. Yeah, so these are all the small things we need to learn to avoid it. And then this is what today our topic. I'm sure you all would have enjoyed it. Please do share if you have any tips, and we all share and make our mind to be balanced and happy. Stay happy and stay balanced. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.